Hey guys, Sturge here, and we're back on TH13, and today I'll be trying out the Rocket Spear equipment for the Royal Champion by adding it to the Super Witch Smash attack strategy that I've been using here in Golem League. Starting off with this first attack here, we have this TH13, and we do have a couple of heroes on both sides of the base, which I do want to go from on the left side, I think, here for this one, because of the Scatter Shot and Multi-Inferno Tower. We're also taking out the Minion Prince and Queen with the Fireball. We drop the Warden over here to the left side with a single balloon and the healers. The balloons to test for any outside seeking air mines. We'll let the Warden work through here, taking down a couple of Archer Towers before dropping our Invis spell. So we'll drop it here onto the Scatter Shot and using the Warden's ability, landing onto the Boulder Hut and taking down the two heroes with the Scatter Shot and the Inferno also going down. We'll head up to the top and drop the Ice Golem, King, Siege Barrack, and Baby Dragon to path them down towards the bottom left here, where we have the Witches and Queen luring the Warden over to them by dropping them there, while they will head up towards the top of the base. We'll break in towards this top compartment with the Inferno in its own little section of walls. We have an Ice Hound coming out of the clan castle, so we do have to poison that there eventually here. We're going to have to use a totem onto the single Inferno here, or an Invis to keep the King alive and use his ability later on in the attack. The poison will take down all of those ice pups. We still have the King's ability getting ready to use that right about now, as we have the Inferno still up in the top compartment, raging through as the Town Hall does activate from the King's ability, and we'll freeze that there, as there are two Rage Towers around the Town Hall compartment as we take that down for the first star. Drop the Royal Champion towards the bottom with a totem onto the Monolith to distract that for the witches that are stuck inside the Town Hall poison. And once this Wizard Tower goes down, we'll drop the Royal Champion's ability to take that down, and also the Monolith as we drop a second totem to distract that for the Rocket Spear from the Royal Champion to take down that Monolith. We have the witches now out of the poison as they jump over towards the final couple of defenses, the Inferno and the Scatter Shot over towards the right side, with a couple of cleanup down towards the bottom as the Royal Champion does clear out the outside defenses. And we'll drop the wizards down here towards the bottom on the Wizard Tower as it is distracted onto the Royal Champion. So we'll get the easy 3-star for the first attack of the day, as a TH13 attack it and 3-starring a TH15 with the Rocket Spear. On to the second attack, we have this Town Hall 15 with the Town Hall close to the outside on the left side here. And we do have a Poison Tower towards the top of the base. And I want to take down the Rage Tower towards the bottom and also the Monolith, and maybe even one of the single Infernos down here towards the bottom. We'll drop the Warden Walk down here using one Invis and immediately using the Fireball onto that Scatter Shot, taking down this entire core or this entire compartment. We do still have that single Inferno up. I could have dropped all of the Invis to make the Fireball land further into the base, but this pathing is fine for now. We'll drop Baby Dragon up towards the top of the base onto that Archer Tower. Let the Warden work down there a little bit before dropping the Ice Golem, King, Siege Barrack, and wall breaking in towards the Town Hall compartment. Now I don't normally go against the Town Hall here right away, but there isn't too much around the Town Hall, and they will be stuck in the poison for a little bit, and that is really the only threat once they take down the Town Hall here. So we drop our Super Witches and the Queen and wall break in there, dropping a totem onto the defenses on the top of the screen, taking down the Town Hall for that first star, and we'll get the King's ability used here through the center of the base. Clan Castle's Dragon Riders come out of the Clan Castle there, and we'll get ready with the Rage through the Super Witches, and also using the Royal Champion at the top of the base, immediately using the Rocket Spear so they can take down the defenses throughout the top of the base here. We have a jump which you can use over towards the right side and take down the couple of more of the major defenses, which often clean up towards the top of the base. We still have the Queen, enemy Queen towards the bottom of the screen. I could have dropped the Headhunter here, but it looks like I don't. We still have two Invis, which you could use on the Royal Champion at the top of the screen here, just saving the Royal Champion there, making her invisible to slowly get back up in health a little bit, but also take down these defenses like the Expo and then this Multi-Inferno, even though it won't do too much damage to our Super Witches and Queen and Warden and everything, as we get the last couple of defenses down for this 3-star on this Town Hall 15 for an easy 3-star once again for another 40 trophies. Onto this next base here, and we do have a scatter shot on both sides. It's a pretty symmetrical base here, but we do have the clan castle on the left, which I do want to take out with the fireball. It's a little bit risky with this one here, as you will see throughout the beginning of this attack. Wizard towards that blacksmith just to take it down for the warden to work through a little bit quicker through these outside buildings. Now you normally want to drop the fireball when the warden is targeting onto a loot building, but I decided to drop it as he is walking further into the base because I do make the buildings invisible. So I have to use a freeze and also the headhunter to keep the warden alive through the enemy king and a couple of other defenses, but it does work out because we do take down the clan castle, the scatter shot, and an expo over here at the left side, getting the second funnel over at the top right of the base with the king, siege barrack, and baby dragon, getting ready with the couple more wall breakers to go in further in towards the eagle artillery. We still have the king ability, which I do want to stay up through the top portion of this base here, because we do have the town hall all the way down towards the bottom, but luckily he does stay alive long enough to use his ability further into the base. We have everything working down slowly towards the bottom. We have the clan castle troops coming out from the siege barrack there, and we'll drop the royal champion towards the right to take down the right compartment as the king ability is used on the town hall compartment, opening it up and using the rage. We already used the freeze, so we do have to go through this without the freeze. So we do have the witches kind of dying in the core, but there was an ice golem. Luckily we can freeze the town hall as it does go down there. Royal champion working through with the yetis over on the right side, and we just have a jump spell which will drop towards the bottom of the base. Minute left in the attack to take down the town hall for that second star, and we still have 3 of the heroes up with a couple yetis over at the right side, taking down the outside buildings, as we just have a couple of archer towers, cannons, and Teslas down here towards the bottom, which should be an easy 3-star again for the third attack of the day. I really do like this rocket spear. I think it's a lot better than the seeking shield, as you do get to take down more targets with the ability, as we get the third 3-star of the day. And finally, on to the fourth attack. Here we have a kind of symmetrical base again, and we do have a decent fireball here. We can take down the clan castle. I would have probably dropped it on the eagle now looking at it here, but we do have the warden dropping it over at the right side. I'm going to target the air defense there, so we do have to take down a couple of defenses towards the bottom with a balloon and a baby dragon. Dropping an archer towards the bottom laboratory as well, just to get some cleanup going down there, just so we don't run out of time, which does tend to happen the longer you use your warden walk here. So we're up to 20 seconds left, or 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, as we use the fireball to take down the clan castle and a couple of other defenses around that there. So not too bad of a fireball. We'll get the witches going towards the bottom with the king, siege barrack, and ice golem, and we use the 2 wizards onto that cannon to use the pathing of the there to bring them down in towards that expo compartment up towards the top of the screen, while breaking in eventually over towards the scattershot compartment in the middle of the base. Now we do have the inferno locked on to the king, and nowadays you do want to drop the totem spell. I didn't hear because it will activate the town hall at the time of recording this attack, so I decided to use the freeze instead. But now we have to work through the monolith and the town hall at the same time. We would have frozen that already. We do still have an ice golem, which does just die there, so it does freeze the monolith, which is good. Also, that scatter shot is frozen as well. Royal champion towards the bottom to take down the bottom portion of the base. Hades towards the top to take down the top portion of the base. And we don't have too much left of the base in terms of defenses. We do have an invis spell still to use, which we still have time to decide on which hero we do want to save, the queen or the royal champion. The royal champion will go down towards the bottom here, and the inferno is locked on to the queen now. It was locked on to the big boy, so it looks like we're going to use the invis on the queen to save the witches and the queen as we take down the last couple of defenses here to get the fourth 3-star of the day, as we get another 40 trophies against another Town Hall 15. Checking out the battle log, I only missed out on 3 3-stars out of the 12 attacks for a total of 441 trophies on offense. And checking the leaderboard, it looks like I'll be promoting to Golem 20 as I'm 11th place and 60 trophies ahead of 20th place. And this also puts me 7th in the world as a Town Hall 13. Check out the video linked on screen now if you want to see this army used a bit more in Golem League.